Yo, what's happening, my people? So it's your boy Chance Jolivet, aka Smooth, back with another episode of Power Book 3, Raising Kanan, Season 3, Episode 2, Flip Mode. Flip Mode is the greatest. But anyways, I'm going to give you my overall thoughts about this episode at the end of the video. We're going to try to start off on a positive note. But let's get into what this episode was about and whatnot. Starts off, man, you know, Neek and Rock, they got a little something going on, a little romance is in the air. It kind of just came out of the blue. So I don't know how the fans and stuff feel about this relationship. I think, like, the characters, we like both characters, but as far as, like, making sense and stuff, if, like, for the story and stuff, I'm like, Then he got a whole family at the crib and stuff. It's like, I don't know what that's going to be looking like, but we going to see where it goes. Mafia gets to jump on and they getting their groove on and whatnot. They caking, pillow talking and stuff. Mafia runs up on them. Like, did they make somebody mad? Is it a hit? They're going to try and kill them. They did somebody wrong. It turns out they kind of getting hired for a hit. They have a player, so one of the bosses. You know, in the Mafia things, you can't go against a made man or whatever with the family and whatnot. You got to get a clearance and all this. So, get somebody else outside of the family to do your dirty work, kill somebody. So that's what they want Rock to do. Rock is pretty much out of the game. She's trying to live righteous right now, but we're going to see how long that lasts. Doubt it's going to be too long. Lou done lost himself, man. He's just become Franklin Saint from Snowfall. He's just drunk right now. He turned into a fuck nigga, dog. Like, he did the waiter wrong. He's in there whoring out with these women and stuff in the club. Marvin is with him. Marvin has become the more mature one. So Lou is on some bullshit. Marvin peeps game. He got some little white dudes up in there, man. Like, they staring at him and stuff like that. It could be somebody trying to get a jump on him. It could be some police officers or something like that. What it really turns out to be is just some white boys that they want to try to get down. They just want some drugs. And they're like, don't you sell drugs? And he's like, how you stereotype me like that? This and that, motherfucker. Yeah, I sell drugs. So eventually he tells him he sells drugs. They're going to try to get some drugs to him and stuff. I still would have told him no or whatever. Like, it seemed too awkward. And he was like, don't you sell drugs? Yes. Wire. It could have been as simple as that. Like, I would be like, but that is television. It's television. So, Kanan sees a money opportunity in the building. You know they are doing very bad right now. He sees young boys going in and out of the building and stuff. They keep going to this one dude. So he's new in the building. We're gonna find out what he's doing later on. Howard has to eulogize Burke, and it's kind of difficult in our eyes because he's the one that killed her. But yeah, that's just Jukebox. She don't know what she wants to do with her life right now, man. She just kind of like wants to get away from the city. It's too much pain. Like, her girlfriend died, her mother has gotten killed and stuff. Her and her father never had a good relationship. They kind of on a good track right now, but it's still not enough to hold her. She wants to get away, so she's thinking about joining the military. When she gets back, her ex-girlfriend's father is talking to Marvin and stuff, and he really liked Juke. And he like, there's an opportunity for you to audition for this girl group and stuff. She tells him that she's done with singing, and Marvin is like taken aback. He's like, man, you wanted this since you was a child, since you came out of your mother. Like, man, why don't you want to do this, man? Like, what's up with you? Trying to figure out what's wrong, but they just don't have like that good relationship, that good bond and stuff for her to like spill her feelings and stuff. At least not at this point. The feds tip off Sal. So that Sal is the one that they want to get killed. that Tony Danza once did. So they try to tip him off, and he's like, damn, he's taken aback, but he knows it's coming. He knows it's coming. Like, you can try to plan for it or what, but they want him to tip off and snitch and stuff. He like, I'd rather die a villain than live a snitch or whatever. So I'm not gonna be telling. So he real on that. Like, he don't tell on everybody. So that's one feather in his cap before his tater is peeled. Unique is so busy chasing after Rock, like he not taking care of home. Like, he got his brother living to his crib, Ronnie, and he creepy as hell. Like, he's really like terrorizing his family. He got them scared as hell. But I think he a little scared too, because he don't want to tell his brother nothing. But he just creepy as shit, man. We go to Rock. Rock buys Kanan a whip. She tries to buy her way back into his heart. It doesn't work. He goes right around the city and stuff like that. But then they talk a little bit and talk about what happened to Burke. And Burke killed herself the same way. Oh, so cops doing just like us. Yeah, because they go through things too. So she killed herself just like Scrap. Yeah, I guess so. And he knows that she lying, so he's like, I'd rather not have the car and have to deal with you and your lies and stuff, man. You don't want to be real with me. So he leaves the car. He's spoiled as hell, but I guess you could say that's a real move. Man, I took the car. But anyways, yeah, so he wants to do something without Rock or whatever, man. He wants to make his own way. He don't want to deal with her. Like, for Unique visits Mr. Linguini. That's a little nickname he gave him early on in the episode. And he's trying to make some plays for his own. Like, Rock is out of the game and stuff, man. Like, she controlled a lot of things. So he's trying to get his own plays. He's like, yo, she says she's out of the game. So I just got to take her for a word. But in the meantime, I got to make my own moves. I got to make my own paper and stuff, yo. So if you could point me in the direction, yo, we can go and get this bread. I'm trying to get this. So that's my best Unique impression. How did I do? But anyways, he tries, but it's not really working at this time. Rock goes to the Colombians, and she tells, I think they're Colombians, but she goes tell him, I'm out of the game, and I just had to tell you to your face. And homegirl's talking all kind of cash money shit. She talking all kind of Spanish and talking about what we need to do to her and stuff. Rock knows Spanish. So she talking to you like, I know who you are. You the bitch I used to get my Newports from. Like, you think that you this big power player. I'm the one killed your husband and shit. Like, the one saved you. You ain't all that. Like, I used to stash my stuff at your store. You ain't shit. Like, but homegirl is, yo, we got to get this bitch and this and that. Homeboy tells he like, you might want to worry about what she gonna do to you if you don't leave her alone. Remember that. I think Rock gonna peel her tater back. But anyways, Marvin always have food on him, man. Always has some food on him. So that saves him. Because he goes to go steal a mail truck. And they got a big ass dog, so he throws a little bit of food. So that's how he makes it past that situation. And if anybody is thinking like, how did he have a Slim Jim or whatever? He always has some food. Every time they show Marvin, he has some food. Marvin make me hungry, man. Shit, I want to snack my damn self. Anyways, Ronnie is in the club with Unique, man. He goes, like, girls is on him and stuff, man. He want to fight the girls and stuff. He more worried about when he walked in the club and dude told him you couldn't get in there with them jail clothes and stuff, with them whack clothes and stuff, man. Like, he more worried about that than having a good time and stuff. Yo, most niggas whenever they get out of jail, they wanna celebrate. Man, what's wrong? Why don't you enjoy yourself? I'm not most niggas. I'm thinking like maybe sometime, somewhere in between in his jail sentence and stuff, he turned into like the booty warrior or something, and it's eating at him, and so he's just a mean person. Cause they do have to have some gay people on the show. They do have a quota on shows like that, especially Stars. Like, Jukebox is not enough. They're gonna have a gay male character. So I'm thinking that Ronnie is gonna turn out to be gay and is gonna be eating at him, and that's why he's a killer. That's why he's a killer brother, because he's secretly gay. Maybe. I could be wrong. I hope I'm wrong, but he could be right. Kanan comes up with his own scheme of using the couriers and stuff, man. Like, they got homeboy that moved in the building. He making these young boys go across the city and whatnot and deliver packages, and they get a percentage and whatnot. So Kanan's always trying to think of the far ahead and whatnot. He like, yo, I got to connect. They got the weed, so we can use these couriers to send weed across the city. So if they selling weed, they're gonna make way more. So I can take my percentage, and then you have homeboy percentage, and then they're gonna be making more. So the more income is gonna be, and then I'm not gonna have to do nothing. So he pretty smart. So that's his first little scheme that might come into fruition and pay off and be his key to independence. We shall see. Lou apologizes to Jukebox, man. She goes to him and she tries to get herself together. She wants to try to enter this contest. But he does apologize for stealing her song and stuff. And she kind of gets that fire back as far as like doing music, and she gets that light back in her eyes. And looks like that's what's going to bring Lou back. Because Lou has been going this season, man. Like, mentally, he's been checked out. So this is the first time we see him, like, becoming the old Lou. So maybe this will lead to him becoming his old self again. I hope so. But we're gonna see. Burke's girlfriend is making it hot, man. Like, she's trying to talk to anybody who will listen. Something is not right about Burke's death. Nobody wants to listen to it because Burke, she got a lot of demons and stuff, and a lot of dirt that was thrown on her name before she died. I think that's gonna end up being a bad thing. Homegirl will get somebody to listen, and it's gonna reflect back on Howard and them. You know that it's gonna get heated up. Marvin, at the end of the episode, like, Marvin has been good. He's been a good character and whatnot. But one thing about him, he's a worker bee. He's a worker ant. If Rock tells him to do something, he gonna do it. Like, that's his thing. So he has to carry out the hit. He uses the mail truck and whatnot, man. He peels Sal's Tater back. Like, they got the baby christening and stuff. And he got the baby in his arms. I'm like, damn, he ain't gonna kill him with the baby in his arms. But right whenever he puts the baby down, like, they got an army of Guidos around and stuff, man. An army of made men. And he kills him in front of everybody and then shoots out. Runs in the church and then gets out on the other side. Like, I'm like, how did he get away with that? Like, one fast brother. Like, there was no Italians that had any kind of swiftness with him or anything. Nobody could catch him. They couldn't. Like, that was some shit that was a mission on a video game that you gotta try 20 times to beat. Like, that mission that he had to do, man. But anyways, my overall thoughts about this, this season has not been good so far, man. The writing has been super slow. It's not been enough action. They not getting to it. Rock is trying to be out of the game. Kanan, we don't give a fuck about Kanan. Kanan has been the worst character since the show has started. Like, Marvin and them is not doing anything. Lou has been sitting on his hands and shit. Like, with Ronnie brother, we don't know what the fuck up with him. Unique ain't really doing too much. The Guidos and all of them, they just like running across the brothers. They forcing their way. Nothing is popping in the hood and shit. Like, it's not good so far, man. Like, when things gonna heat up? When is gonna get popping? We need Rock back. We need Rock back, man. Because Kanan can't do it. Kanan is not the dude. Like, we need Rock to get the ball in motion, man. Like, this season has not been good, man. Force stalled us because it was non-stop action. It was like unbelievable action. It was like Speed or something of one of them type of movies. You like, what the fuck? It's like so much was going on. It was unbelievable, but then it was like, it was entertaining. This right here is like, they like trying to set something up with the story or something. Man, at this point, we don't want to watch it for just a story. We want to see some action. They ain't got no action popping right now, man. Anyways, man, that's my thoughts, man. Like, comment, subscribe. Gonna be a great most enemy. Holla at your boy. What's y'all thoughts about the episode and about this season thus far? Do y'all think that it's gonna heat up? At this point, man, look. But anyway, peace.